two world champions. The current incumbent, Kunlavut Vitidsarn from Thailand, up against Loh Kean Yew of Singapore. Let's check on the men's singles draw. This is the second quarter. We're interested in the top match, and all you can say for certain is that the winner will have Indian opposition in the second round. Reigning world champion on court, along with the officials. And Loh Kean Yew on his way. Vitidsarn has had by far the better of the exchanges in the past between these two players. It's their sixth meeting today, and the Thai leads the head-to-head 4-1, and he's won the last four. Most recently, quarter-final of the India Open 18 months ago.
Loh, you choose.
There it is.
Black
21,
or red?
21-17.
Black. Red it is.
In fact, the only
this
loss
side
that
received. So you serve Kunlavut.
was way back in 2015. It was their first meeting, the Thai International Challenge. But having said all that, 4 of the 5 games between them, 4 or 5 matches between them, have gone to 3 games. The last meeting was the exception that makes the rule. 23 years of age, the world champion, who won that title, of course, in Copenhagen last year, having picked up the silver a year earlier. 3-time world junior champion, the first man ever to do that. And on the other side of the net, his 26-year-old opponent, Loh Kean Yew of Singapore, ranked just outside the top 10, but he has been as high as number 3, and that was only at the back end of 2022. First Singaporean to win the world title, which he did in Huelva in Spain 3 years ago. Born in Malaysia, he moved to Singapore when he was 13. Jesper Larsen of Denmark's in the chair, and Ravantas Kongo of Indonesia. There he is. Had a busy day. Carried the World Tour Finals trophy in for us earlier, and he's back on service judging duty now for this 5th match. Just a reminder, 10 matches for you live today on Court 1. And then from tomorrow, we'll have a repeat dose, and also we'll have additional Court 2 coverage as well. Going all the way through until finals day here on Sunday. And there is big prize money up for grabs as well, I can tell you. Winner of the men's singles and the women's singles will pick up $91,000 US. Nearly 100,000 for the winners of the doubles. So a lot at stake, obviously ranking points. And results here still affect the seedings for the Olympics.
Ready to play.
We know all the qualification processes have ended, but the seeding's not quite finalised. So just another factor to throw into the mix.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Loh Kean Yew, Singapore. And on my left, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, Thailand. Kunlavut Vitidsarn to serve. Level. Play.
Punishing first rally, that. Could be in for a real physical test, these two, this afternoon.
Be interesting to see if Loh Kean Yew can penetrate the Vitidsarn defence, where he's so strong.
Two love.
That's pinpoint accuracy there. So Vitidsarn here playing with a lot of intent, but not really going for any attacking shots yet, really. Just playing the rallies.
And almost making a point, Loh Kean Yew, very early. If you want to win points, you're going to have to do it yourself. You're not going to get any help from me. And in the blink of an eye, he's raced into a 4-love lead to tie.
Ooh, unexpected there. Backhand smash from Vitidsarn. He hasn't actually done a forehand smash yet. He's opened up with a backhand smash. As his first smash for this game.
Service over.
So
1-5.
Loh Kean Yew on the board at least in this opener.
Great attacking shot down the line.
2-5.
I think that Loh Kean Yew does need to take this match to Vitidsarn. Vitidsarn's control here is just so good. I feel like if he just tries to rally with Vitidsarn, it's going to be a long, difficult match.
Service
A
over.
delightful touch again.
6-2.
Almost like he had the shuttle on a string there, the world champion.
He just reads the play so well. It doesn't even look like he's moving fast or putting that much effort in. He just reads it so well. That's beautiful.
7-2.
Devilishly deceptive from the tie.
That looks like it's going cross here. Just coming across the shuttle instead.
Wait.
And bringing that one straight.
7. 7-2.
Just a
Yeah, 7. 7. Yeah.
I'm not sure if there was a bit of confusion over the score, or what was that about,
Was that
to be
meant
honest?
to be 8 or?
I think 7-2's right.
Both players seem to think they were meant to be on the even side though, so I'm not too sure.
Service over.
No margin for error really
3-7.
for either of these two, is there? Fractionally short, and that was put away mercilessly by the Singaporean.
Great shot there over the head of Vitidsarn to open up the smashing opportunity. Vitidsarn here just seems so comfortable, so content with rallying. the first error from Vitidsarn.
7.
He just looks so comfortable on the court there, dealing with the drift,
no,
the
Vitidsarn,
long ways and the sideways drift.
No. Service over. 8-4. Low.
Great backhand net here
Change.
from Vitidsarn.
He just looks
9-4.
totally in control of his game, doesn't he, the Thai? Never looks flustered, he never looks rushed.
10-4.
And because of the control that he's
Vitidsarn
exercising
low.
in this match, I think it's starting to affect Loh a little bit.
It is just one service and return. Play on. If you. No. I decide you play on. Low. When I say no, I mean no, okay? Vitidsarn.
So the umpire there not allowing the change of the shuttle because it's literally been a serve and a return.
Service over. 5.
I think if I was
10.
an umpire and
Yes.
a player wanted to change the shuttle after just having played a couple of points with it, I think I'd say, okay, well, show me the issue. And if there was a problem, then yeah, of course. But sometimes, obviously, players use it as a kind of delaying or stopping the flow type tactic. Very good
Service
judge
over.
as well.
11-5.
Is
Interval.
Vitidsarn. Very rarely makes an error of judgment, and he's got an extremely healthy lead at the mid-game interval.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Low. (11-5). Play. (12-5).
Another error coming off the racket of Loh Kean Yew.
And he's clearly trying to take the match to
13-5.
Vitidsarn, but it's just so much easier said than done. And at the moment, he's just getting, well, schooled a little bit, to be honest. Even though he's the older man by 3 years, it looks like he's the apprentice and Vitidsarn's the master. The opening, 10 minutes of this match.
Service over. 6-13.
I think that's one of the first errors Vitidsarn's hit with the sideways drift going out the sideline. So he's been able to deal with it really well.
7-13.
That shot, that drop shot from Kean Yew, he needs to keep dictating the play a bit more. Don't want to fall in the trap of just kind of rallying with Vitidsarn, because he's just so good at that. That's his game style. That's better. Great work by Kean Yew here, just forcing the point here.
Oh, change.
Not being sucked into that slow tempo of play. He does need to take these chances.
He's done that a couple of times, hasn't he? He's kind of dismissed a couple of Vitidsarn clears with smashes like that, but they've been kind of rare bright spots this match so far. It's wide though.
9-13.
That one catching the sideways drift. So starting to see a few errors creep in from Vitidsarn. Are these a bit more forced by Kean Yew, because Kean Yew has increased the tempo of his play.
4 points in a row for the Singaporean. Make it 5.
That's exactly what Loh Kean Yew needs to do. Inject some speed. Don't play at that one slow speed with Vitidsarn. That's where the points are. Kean Yew's an extremely fast player. His footwork is probably one of the fastest and most explosive in the men's singles game, I would say. He's got to use that.
Vitidsarn, shuttle. Yeah. Service
Judgment
over.
there from Kean Yew. That was going to drop in. Again, great control by Vitidsarn.
(15-10).
It's almost like when
16-10.
Vitidsarn detects a threat and just steps it up a little bit and snuffs it out. It's 5 points in a row previously won by Loh Kean Yew, and now he's some way adrift again.
Service over. 11-16.
That's pinpoint accuracy by
Service
Vitidsarn.
over. 17.
Haven't seen many smash
11.
winners from him in this first game.
Service over. 12-17.
Well, that was going wide, I think.
Couple of good judgment calls by Kean Yew on that
17.
baseline. Great defense by Kean Yew, but sustained pressure from
Service
Vitidsarn.
over. 18-13. Please point where it is. Look, just point. go and show him where it is. Okay? Okay, yeah. Back on court, Loh.
Great attack there.
Vitidsarn.
Pressure into the body straight after. Basically barely any time for Kean Yew to even get up from getting the first smash. Just when Kean Yew looks like he might be getting a little bit into it, Vitidsarn is able to bring it back into his control. That's a great net. Can't do much about that.
19-13.
Great angle there.
That looked almost impossible.
20 game
Margin
point,
for error
13.
there was absolutely minuscule. 7 game points for the world champ. Only needed one of them, and he takes the opener 21-13. Kunlavut Vitidsarn in just 17 minutes. Much to do for Loh Kean Yew. The tie leads 1 game to none.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coaches, coach, coach, coach. Loh back on court. Vitidsarn. Second game. Level. Play.
So let's see whether Loh Kean Yew can find some kind of an answer. Not like that, he won't.
1 love.
Loh Kean Yew needs to adjust now with this end of the court. That one was definitely going out off the racket, but the drift has brought that back in. Wow, interesting here. I know it's only the second point,
Love.
but we haven't seen Kunlavut Vitidsarn that active in a rally. He's a lot more intent on moving fast now.
Well, he started very well, didn't he, in the first game? He came out the blocks firing. He was 4 or 5 love up, and he's 3 love up here in the second game. Just trying to snuff out any hopes that that man has of formulating some kind of a comeback here.
That's well taken.
Service over.
So fast
1-3.
forward, Kean Yew. Taking that barely, it's barely even crossed the net, and he's taken that so early.
It parted his hair, didn't it? That.
Yeah, Kean Yew needs to be careful on this side, not to
Service
force
over.
those rear court shots too much.
4-1.
It's too easy to hit that out the rear court.
Yeah, and it's too easy for Vitidsarn, isn't it? The number of errors his opponent's making. It's allowing him just to ease ahead here without really having to do too much. It's good leave.
Service over. 2-4.
Challenge here from Vitidsarn. Called out. A little bit based on instinct because he was a fair way away.
Yeah, I think this has definitely gone out. Probably just the fact that instinct, and he's thinking, wait, I'm playing against the drift, aren't I?
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 3-4. Play.
And again,
Service over.
an error.
5-3.
From Kean Yew towards the baseline.
He's just frittering away points, isn't he? I mean, I know he's not trying to do it
6-3.
on purpose, but he's just making life pretty straightforward for the world champion. The second game.
That's a nice cross.
Service over.
I think the difficult thing here for Kean Yew is that because he is hitting it out the back, Vitidsarn knows that. So he's kind of creeping forward. He's taking the net so early. It's just forcing Kean Yew to lift.
Service
See that
over.
there? Vitidsarn is just standing right there. Kean Yew feels that he has to play such a tight, high-quality net shot. He draws the error. It's well dealt with by Vitidsarn. So his kind of activity and his alertness on the court is definitely different to the first game, because now he needs to take that net and front court away from Kean Yew. So he has to be active, moving quickly forward. Another one out the backcourt there.
9-4.
So, in my opinion, Vitidsarn just playing the conditions so well. So in the first game, adapting to the slower side of the court, and now
Service over. 5-9.
it's a nice attack from Loh Kean Yew. His net quality here is the one that set it up. Quite short on that lift was Vitidsarn. And into the body.
In control from the time that the return gave Loh Kean Yew a problem there. The tie. And the vast majority of the time, the world champion has had an answer to whatever Loh Kean Yew has thrown at him.
Thank you. Vitidsarn. Ten, 5.
Well, there's some defiance from the Singaporean.
6-10. Loh Kean Yew.
Nice angle here from Kean Yew, so not going for the full power, more for the placement.
Seven, 10.
Kean Yew doing well here to force that error, make Vitidsarn hit cross court with the drift, hitting that out. Yeah, that's nice.
Service over.
And it just gives him that healthy advantage at the mid-game interval. 11-7. Vitidsarn looking good for a place in the next round.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Vitidsarn. Yes.
So this is Loh's final chance, really. He'll find a way to put a dent in that man's armoury.
Play.
To say, from what we've seen, unlikely, but not impossible. Reactions again at Vitidsarn.
12-7.
Yeah, great ability, Vitidsarn here to just redirect that shot coming into his body. Kean Yew was coming really quickly in to his body, but he was able to just direct it on the other side of the court. Oh, that's so nice. Taking speed out
13-7.
on the first cross-court drop shot. Waiting for a bit of a slower, a little bit of a shorter reply, which is this shot here. And then just pinpoint accuracy straight down the line. It's not a high-risk shot. You tell he's not giving it 100% power. He's still got really good control of that attacking smash. That's nice as well.
Service over. 8-13.
He's produced a few gems, hasn't he, Loh Kean Yew? Just there hasn't been enough consistency to it, and there've been too many unforced errors from his viewpoint. There you go.
Service over. 14-8.
You see Kean Yew still struggling a little bit with the conditions here. Nestoris Nayan.
That was cleverly
Service
done.
over. 9-14.
Those are the kind of points that will really infuriate Loh Kean Yew. Because at times during that rally, he looked to favour it, but somehow, more often than not, Vitidsarn finds a way.
Kunlavut, back on Cox.
Check. Great play by Vitidsarn here. He's just one of those players that, even if he is under pressure, his stability and his balance is just so good. He recovers so quickly. He never looks like he's out of position.
Starting to get a little ragged again now.
17-9.
As the tie appears to be closing in on a place in the last 16. You can almost feel the frustration, can't you? Emanating out of Loh Kean Yew.
Yeah, Kean Yew isn't going to win too many of those really long rallies. Just playing at that pace that Vitidsarn is just so comfortable at. Oh, that's a nice net shot. Oh, he's taken that.
Story of the match for him, really.
19-9.
That one's dropped in.
Service over. 10-19.
Feels like delaying the inevitable.
Thank you.
So here are
Service
10
over.
match
20,
points.
Match point
to
10.
get the job done for Vitidsarn. And he's been hugely impressive right from the get-go here.
Game.
That's all he needed to do. 21-10 in the second game. And a very facile victory for the current world champion. Loh just didn't have the armoury to hurt him today.
Match
And
one.
I don't think too many will fancy facing him in the round of 16 either.
21-10.
It's as well as I've seen him play, actually, Jeff, since he won the world title.
Yeah, he's just so solid today. We haven't seen him play since Thailand. Had a couple of weeks off competition, but just so solid. Just adapted to the conditions so well.
So he comes through 21-13, 21-10 in just 36 minutes on court. Still got 5 more live matches to bring you. That will be after these highlights in the company of Jill Clark and Steen Pedersen.